This week, Army Recognition has selected 3 topics among the many ones that drew a lot of interest from you. First, the Belgian Army will replace its fleet of IVECO Light Multirole Lynx vehicles. Second, Kalashnikov Group will launch mass production of PL-15 pistols and a sniper rifle. And last, the Lithuanian armed forces are purchasing 200 JLTV for their armed forces. On November 22nd, the Belgian government announced its decision, which has been pending for some time, concerning the replacement of the 437 light multipurpose vehicles IVECO Lynx 4x4 currently in service in the armed forces by 222 new command and liaison vehicles, CLVs. The Belgian Ministry of Defense will launch a procedure for the purchase of the 222 CLVs with a multi-year maintenance contract, as it would happen with the Griffon and Jaguar from the CAMO program shared with France. They will replace the 427 Lynx currently in service, which will be retired by 2026, while they were built in 2005 and entered service in 2007. This exceptionally short lifespan for vehicles in the Belgian Army is explained by cracks in the chassis and then in the roof armor of 120 SPS and RPK vehicles equipped with a remote control weapon station and additional armor, a significant extra weight not foreseen by the manufacturer. Kalashnikov Group will launch serial production of 2 new firearms, the Lebedev PL-15 9mm pistol and the Shukavin SVCh 7.62mm sniper rifle in 2020, Director General Dmitry Tarasov announced. Next year, the Lebedev PL-15 pistol and the SVCh sniper rifle chambered for the 7.62 by 54 cartridge will see serial production, said Tarasov, adding that the serial manufacturing of the Kalashnikov AK-12 in 5.45mm assault rifle had started in 2018. The Shukavin SVCh-54 semi-automatic rifle is a new precision weapon system developed by the Kalashnikov Group based on direct input from snipers from several Russian elite special forces units. It is indeed for precision engagement of individual targets at ranges up to 1,000 meters or greater, depending on the version. The Lebedev PL-15 pistol is a new service handguns designed by Dmitry Lebedev, who is working at Kalashnikov concern. Development of this handgun started in 2014 with intent to create a pistol suitable for use as a sidearm for military and law enforcement personnel, with specific modifications intended for professional handgunners' use. It's to say SWAT-type police units that use pistols as primary weapons, and for sport. The pistol was designed from the scratch with great deal of input from Russian top IPSC shooters and Spetsnaz officers. On November 21st, the Defense Materiel Agency of Lithuania, under the Lithuanian Ministry of National Defense and the US Department of Defense, signed a letter of offer and acceptance concerning procurement of 200 units of the Joint Light Tactical Vehicle, or JLTV. The JLTV for the Lithuanian Armed Forces will be made by Oshkosh Defense in accordance with operational requirements formulated by the Lithuanian Armed Forces. The Ministry of National Defense will allocate about €145 million for the acquisition of JLTVs, equipment and weaponry complements, personnel training, spare parts and sustainment in 2020-2024 period. The new JLTVs will be equipped with turrets and 12.7mm machine guns and assigned to battalions of the Mechanized Infantry Brigade Iron Wolf and Motorized Infantry Brigade Griffin, while prioritizing the National Rapid Response Forces. The first all-terrain vehicles are planned to be delivered to Lithuania in late 2021.
This week, Navy Recognition has noticed a particular interest on its website from its followers for the following valuable topics. First, Russian Nyaz Vladimir submarine completes state trials. Then, Japan Navy plans to deploy 2 aircraft carriers based on Izumo-class ships. And finally, China modernized its Type 051B destroyer with new vertical launch system. During the trials, the seamen held torpedo firing against an underwater and a surface target in the White Sea. Besides, the Nyaz Vladimir submarine's crew performed the first test launch of a Bulava sea-based intercontinental ballistic missile from the White Sea towards the Kura training range in Kamchatka, the press office said. The test firing was supported by the Belomorsk naval base. Compared to the first 3 projects, 955 submarines, The Knyaz Vladimir features a lower noise level and a more sophisticated maneuvering, running balance and armament control systems. The fourth generation Project 955 nuclear-powered submarine is designed for elimination of the enemy's strategic land targets and for the tactical missions, in particular anti-surface and anti-submarine operations. The submarine embodies advanced shipborne radio electronics and design solutions, improving the hull's hydrodynamics and slashing the noise. The Izumo-class multipurpose destroyer, or 22DDH, is a class of de facto aircraft carriers originally ordered to operate as a helicopter carrier, constructed for the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force. In late 2018, the ship was pre-designated as a multipurpose operation destroyers, following the announcement that they would operate as the OVL F-35 fighter aircraft. According to the naval defense sources, BAE Systems could assist the Japanese Navy with the integration of fixed-wing fighters aboard the two Izumo-class helicopter carriers. In fact, BAE Systems has already performed this work on the UK's Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carriers, which will also operate the F-35B. It could be not easy to transform the two Izumo-class helicopter carriers into a real aircraft carrier. This ship is designated to carry only helicopters or small naval aircraft, but other countries, as Australia and Italy, are currently on the process to upgrade and modernize ships to allow the use of F-35B fighter jets. The Shenzhen is now equipped with a vertical launch system, which consists of 4 sets of 8 units, allowing it to host 32 ships-to-air missiles that can shoot down incoming hostile aircraft and missiles. The boat joined military service as fleet flagship in 1998. The Shenzhen undertook refit in 2017 that saw its capabilities significantly upgraded, allowing it to become a guided missile destroyer with the capability to command a joint operation fleet. This capability allows the Shenzhen to integrate information gathered by every unit and distribute it to other units that need it. The Type 051 destroyers were built in China, but the class was heavily influenced by Russian designs, particularly the Klotin-class destroyers.
And now for the air sector, Russian Yak-130 training aircraft upgraded into a combat jet, the launching of the French ARCHANGE program, and Turkey testing S-400 system against US-made F-16 fighter jets. Turkey has begun testing newly acquired S-400 Russian missile defense system against American-made F-16 fighter jets. F-16 aircraft and other aircraft belonging to the Turkish Air Force carried out low and high-altitude test flights on November 25 and 26 in the skies of Ankara, despite the pressure from Washington for Turkey to drop the system. The USA saying that the system is not compatible with NATO defenses and poses a threat to Lockheed Martin F-35 stealth fighter jets. The United Aircraft Corporation, or UAC, is upgrading Yak-130 training aircraft to develop it into a combat jet, the UAC CEO said during Dubai Air Show. Yak-130 can engage in various missions. According to UAC CEO, they customized the increased combat capabilities for the clients in the Middle East according to the mission they will engage in. The training functions have also been expanded. It can train pilots for the 4th and 5th generation aircraft. The French Minister of the Armies, Florence Parly, has just launched the program ARCHANGE. ARCHANGE is based on the 3 Dassault Aviation Falcon 8X transformed into strategic intelligence aircraft with a universal electronic warfare capability. Result of 10 years of studies on advanced technologies, all the sensors constituting the payload will be developed by Thales. This payload, based on innovative technologies, will detect and analyze radar and communication signals with integrated sensors on business aircraft. ARCHANGE will notably allow the interception of radio and radar transmissions. The system will significantly increase French airborne electromagnetic intelligence capabilities and contribute to the particular effort on the strategic function, knowledge and anticipation, a guarantee of France's decision-making autonomy and its superiority in operation.